I guess let's start with the Epstein stuff. So as you know, a reporter asks him and Pam Bondi about Epstein. And before Pam Bondi even says a word, Trump immediately interrupts her and gets very defensive and says, why you guys keep asking about Epstein when his own supporters have been talking about it for years? What did you make of that moment?
Really, really strange the way he handled that. The reporter asked legitimate questions based on what's been in the news. This is the only subject MAGA has been talking about for like the last 48 hours. It's like their number one topic. So of course, it's a very fair question. And the question was asked of Bondi, and she starts answering it, and Trump immediately jumps in and interrupts and gets very defensive. And then, bizarrely says that I can't believe you would ask about Epstein after what happened in Texas. I mean,
right.
Trump is rambling on about every other subject in the world. He's talking about gold, how he's not sure if he should paint the moldings in the ceiling with
right.
gold leaf or gold paint. He's rambling about windmills. But then this question gets asked about Epstein, and suddenly it's he called the question a desecration
right.
of what happened in Texas, as if just so bizarre. And then so he rambles on, and then she finally is kind of allowed to answer, and just serves up like a word salad that made no sense. Like I listened to it a couple times.
Ron, she's talking about that missing minute, right? And I went back and I listened to the clip that you're talking about, and you're right. It's like a complete word salad. She's not making any sense. Where is the missing minute? And what her answer was just really bizarre and confusing. It didn't make any sense at all.
The thing is, Pam Bondi could never do a press conference ever. Because she couldn't handle getting serious questions. So the only thing she ever does is Fox interviews. And the last 2-3 days have been like the first 2-3 days in a row where she hasn't been on Fox because, and believe me, they're dying to get her on. Jesse Waters, this is all he talked about last night. So Trump is very well aware, since this is now being talked about on Fox, that this is a serious issue because he watches it every night. So, the fact that they can't even get her on shows you that she really, really doesn't want to talk about this. But, she can't hide from it forever.